Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Welcome to another edition of the I'm Just Saying show each and every Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. right here live on GMGT live, all right? So big anybody who's in the congregation who had it locked on from 8 p.m., we are here live in the flesh, no pre-recordings, with another great show for you this evening.
Facts.
All right? So without further ado, let's get right to it.
Yeah. Then I got a fixed face camera.
It's a little blurry.
Yeah, it ain't focused at all.
Okay. So first and foremost, coming up to the microphone is a published author.
Yeah, what's up?
Instagram sensation.
Yes, sir.
Comedian.
Yo.
And member of the Proud Father family.
What up?
I need you to put your hands together for my brother, Mr. Kevin Lee St. Pierre.
Yeah, what up, y'all? What up, man? We're here. We're gonna turn up today. We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna turn up today. Yeah, we got a guest coming too soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have a good time, man. I'm just saying, show. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in.
All right, dope. Next up is our continuous queen. All right, who's here, and I'm telling you right now, you here to stay. All right, I don't just like that. You here to stay. You ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Just lock me up, throw away the key. You know what I'm saying? You heard her voice, you seen the face, you know what I'm saying? You seen the style, you seen the swag, and most importantly, she been keeping it funky right here on the Queen panel each and every Tuesday night when we ask her to come up. Mm-hmm. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, as you know what it is and you know how she gets down, make some noise for Lady Taye.
Yeah, how you get down?
Thank you. You know how I get down.
They said, ow, lipstick matching.
Mm-hmm.
My lipstick is popping.
Lipstick popping.
How you feeling? Feeling good?
Feeling good, feeling great.
And she's matching with the lipstick and the outfit.
No complaining, no explaining.
Ooh. What is that?
Why y'all do that?
Ooh.
I can't.
She
Stop
out
it.
here
No
today.
complaining.
Stop it.
Oh, wow.
No complaining, no
She's
explaining. We don't do that over here.
We don't explain over here.
No.
She outside. What you say? You
She
outside?
outside. She all the way
You
outside.
outside? That's what you trying to say? You outside?
All the way.
All the way outside.
Over here, we don't ask you how was your week. We ask you what got you mad. So what's going on, Kev?
Yo.
What got you mad this week, bro? Tell me.
Number one, the parking here sucks. It's terrible. I had to park like 2 blocks away. It's horrible over here.
Again.
I'm just tired of this parking space out here in Brooklyn. But that's not what got me mad. What got me mad is my laundry. I'm tired of doing laundry. I hate it. I'm the type of person, I watch my laundry pile up until my last pair of boxers. And I'm watching it happen right now, and I'm not doing anything about it. I know that it's time to do laundry, but I'm just sitting and looking at it like, damn, I'm going to be on my last pair of socks by the time I decide to do this laundry. I would let 2 months go by without doing no damn laundry. A whole month and a half, bro.
Wow.
And I just watch everything dwindle until there's nothing left in the drawers. And it's happening right now, man. I got like 6 pairs of drawers left, and I'm like, it's gone. It's about time I need to do. And then the 6 pairs of drawers that I have left aren't the good pair of drawers either.
Oh, that's the last resort.
It's the last resort drawers.
Oh my God.
He got the period panties left.
Wow.
I got the extra elastic left. I got
Can't even hold up on your booty.
Nope.
The one with the hole in it.
The one with the hole. That's a fact.
Many holes, several holes.
Only socks I have left are the dress socks that I have left too. And I'm just watching it happen, and I need to stop doing that. I need to just get up and do laundry because I don't have a washer and dryer in the house, and I hate going to the laundromat. So, but I'm gonna have to do it. I got to get it done this week, or I'm gonna be on my elastic man's drawers. So,
I get you.
yeah, man.
So what's going on
I
today?
got the Spider-Man's facts.
What got you mad this week, Taye?
I mean, I was late last week. So I've been holding a few things from there. But I get mad I think every single day. But
Really?
The key thing is that you don't stay in that place or space. So if something gets me upset, it's like for a millisecond, and then I'm over it.
Okay. Okay.
So what was it? Anything specific, or just everybody and any and everybody?
Facts.
Just everybody got you mad. Everyone you encountered from last week to this week,
So
the piss Taye off.
you want to hear something funny? Why
of course I
last
do.
week? I think it was like last week or so, maybe 2 weeks. I just found out what HL name was. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm like, yo, how long we known
That's
each
so
other?
funny.
And you was like, what? You ain't no money? Like,
My government name.
Yo, you'd be surprised on the amount of people that don't know your name.
Yeah, my government, right?
I'm sure a lot of people don't know your
And
government
the
name.
funny thing about it is that
and don't tell nobody.
people
either.
know I don't tell
Leave
them
it
like
a
that.
secret.
Right? People went to school with me know my name, of course, because we was in school.
Right.
But this times people will say something under the comments on one of my posts. Oh my God, you're so hilarious. Government name. You know what I'm saying?
Delete comment
It's okay
immediately.
because it's delete comment.
Disrespect.
Yo, I hate that. First of all,
Disrespect.
I hate that people want to comment like they know you. Like, relax. We know you know you. We know we have a different relationship. It doesn't mean come on my post and write that.
Yeah,
okay?
facts.
Stop.
Don't do it.
Stop.
Facts.
But I think what really got me mad that I wanted to mention is that I don't know if y'all ever experienced it before, but last week, I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago, but I was in a place with someone that I used to know.
Okay.
You
I
understand that?
used to be cool with.
No,
You
not
don't
cool.
with
No. Somebody that I
erase-
used to know.
Somebody you erase from your memory.
Somebody.
You know that song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You erase it from your memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just awkward. I hate that awkward feeling.
Yeah.
And it's like we both just like acting like we didn't know each other.
Okay. At the
You know.
location
Oh
that you were
wow.
at.
At the location.
Yeah,
What kind of
yeah.
location?
That's-
Where were you
what-
at if you don't mind us asking?
I can't tell you.
You can't
No,
disclose
what
that
type-
I can't tell
information.
You can't tell us
What type of
I
location?
can't tell y'all, but what I can tell y'all, both of y'all was there.
Oh.
Oh.
But you know, it's just an awkward feeling. You know, I don't think I ever experienced that before. Somebody you think you're never gonna see again,
Right.
And then you
And you
see
see
them,
Yeah.
and it's like, yo, I used to know you, but we acting like,
When you saw them.
come on, you
right?
acting like you wasn't asking to eat my booty, like.
Ooh, you didn't
You
have to
nasty
cut
freak.
me out. Take my record and my life and let me take your number. I don't really
Wow.
need your love.
Sing it, Kev.
You treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough.
Wow.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
That one left.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm in tears. No, I'm literally crying.
So let me ask you a question.
I need some tissue.
That person that you used to know, right? Were they with someone at that time? At the
When they was
location?
what at the place?
When you saw them, yeah.
Like with another lady?
No,
Or
no,
just,
no, no.
They were by themselves?
By themselves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm in tears.
It was so.
Stop trying to figure it out.
Listen, I'm not.
Because you're not. I don't do that. I don't kiss and tell. I'll tell
Yeah.
a story, but
Yeah, but you're
I'm
not going to
gonna
disclose who the person
I
was.
don't,
You're
I
not
don't do
gonna
that because I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me.
Gotcha.
So I don't do that to people.
Right,
agree
right,
with you.
right,
You know,
right.
I don't kiss and tell.
That's mature. That's mature.
Heard you,
That's
heard
maturity.
you, heard you.
Thank
heard
you so
heard
much.
you, heard you.
Thank you so much. But it was super awkward.
You didn't have to cut me out.
Come on, Cam, sing it.
But
Take your number.
Kevin is why I'm mad. His singing. His cousin is what got me mad this week. Nah, but for real though, shout out to New Line Entertainment NLB. Right, I just came back, ladies and gentlemen, from Atlanta today.
Yeah, yes.
This morning I came back from Atlanta. I was in Atlanta over the weekend for a couple events. You know what I mean? Last week, I don't know if y'all remember, but I disclosed that I was upset because the outfit that I expected to arrive didn't arrive. So I couldn't wear that outfit to Atlanta, unfortunately. It still didn't arrive,
Oh,
right?
man.
But that's
Yeah,
not even
yeah,
the reason
yeah,
why.
we remember.
I'm upset. But my flight was Friday morning, ladies and gents. Got to the airport. Had a great time.
Which airport?
I was flying in from LaGuardia. I'm not
LaGuardia.
usually a LaGuardia person, but the last time I was in LaGuardia was cool. It
problem
wasn't
right
bad.
there.
It
Okay.
wasn't bad.
All right.
So I'm giving LaGuardia the benefit of the doubt since the last experience I had was pretty okay.
Okay.
So I had a good experience, not bad, except for one thing. Here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't really blame LaGuardia. I think I'm gonna blame the airline. So I'm checking in.
Oh God.
Right, I'm checking in for my flight. As you know, they make you check in the kiosk.
Oh yeah.
Right? Put in my confirmation number, boom, pop up. Do I want to print my boarding pass? Select that.
Sure.
Do I want to check in bags? Select that as well.
Okay.
I have two I carry 2 luggage with me.
Okay, so you had to at least do one.
Yeah, I had to carry on,
yeah,
right?
so
And I had a bigger suitcase.
Got to check in the check-in.
You know, I could have just carried my carry-on to the flight, but I feel like, you know what? I wanted to be hands-free.
True.
I got my book bag on my back. I want to check in both bags.
True, okay.
Now, as I'm checking in both bags, ladies and gentlemen, I check in the first, I check in the second, and I pay to check in both bags. After I pay to check in both bags, a sign comes up on the screen saying, would I like to check in my carry-on bag? So I said, wait a second.
Not
I just
for
paid
free.
to check it in.
Right.
I could have checked it in for free.
Wow.
Right? So I said to myself, nah. Let me go to
We're not doing this.
let me go to one of the associates.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, listen, I just paid for 2 carry-out. I just paid for, to check in 2 bags when all I needed to check in was 1 because you guys give the option to check in the carry-on for free. They was like, okay, hold on, let me see something. They went back and they said, no, sir, that's just an option because we have a full flight.
So
I said, well, okay, so, all right, I get it. I'm going to check it in. I paid for 2. I only want to pay for 1. And then you're going to check this in for free because this is my carry-on.
right.
They said, no, sir. You paid for both.
Fighting
You're going to have
with
to keep both. So I'm like, this doesn't make any sense.
No sense. I'd have been like,
I said, that doesn't make any sense. I said,
Yeah, no
you was
way.
going to let me check this in for free. Why am I paying to check it in when you just showed me that I could have checked it in for free? So if I'm going to check it in for free, let me get my money back. They said, no, sir, we couldn't do that.
what? So I'd have canceled because you have canceled your check-in completely.
Yeah.
I'd have said, you know what? Let me just check in this one bag then. I'll keep my carry-on because when you get to the
To get to
boarding
the
pass
gate.
check-in, they're
Yeah.
gonna say,
They
would
would've did-
anybody like to check in their thing bag?
that's
And I'll
what
be
they-
like, there you go.
Exactly. So now it would have took too long for me to do that, right? So I ended up doing that, and I said, you know what? You can speak about that later on. So I'm going to speak to who I need to speak to get some accommodation. That's what
credit.
you do, people.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, you do.
That's what you do.
Yes, you do.
When you feel as though you've been wronged in a situation,
Always call.
Make
Right?
sure that they make it feel so right.
don't make a big deal. Don't go cursing and yelling
None
and
of that.
making a
None of
fool
that.
out of yourself at the scene of the problem.
Yeah, we don't.
Just
We
wait.
don't.
the
We don't,
crime.
yeah, we don't do that.
We don't
Handle
do-
it
We don't do
professionally.
no complaining, no explaining.
And then later on, you
That's
make
right.
your
We get our
complaints so that way
credits.
they can give you your credits.
We get our credits.
You understand
No
that?
complaining, no explaining.
You understand? But besides that, you know, my experience was pretty good. You know what I mean? As far as the events that took place, great events that took place. You know what I mean? We're going to do bigger and better events next year. Again in Atlanta around the same time. So shout out to everybody who was in Atlanta ATL last weekend. It was a dope vibe, great events. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed myself.
That's what's
and
up.
I can't wait to see y'all next year, same time.
Yo,
All right?
more fire
Yeah.
said, because you were crying, he said, GMGT don't got tissue in the budget.
Obviously, there's no freaking tissue around here. I got sanitizer. I can't wipe my eyes with that. There's no tissue.
There's no tissue. There's no tissue in the
More fire. You're
budget.
not lying.
And then more fire said
No liquor tissue.
they pulled a Spirit Airlines
Facts.
on Haitian Lover.
That was American Airlines for y'all.
Flying Spirit. That's what happens.
Yeah, that's not, it's this whole merge between American Airlines and JetBlue that got me flabbergasted, right?
Yeah.
Because you over here on certain third party sites, you booking flights with JetBlue, and they're giving you an American airline flight.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they'll say conducted by American Airlines, or blah 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 blah. They're gonna go whatever's convenient for them at the
Yeah,
time.
Right.
and you know, Spirit Airlines just did it with Frontier.
The Frontier, they merged
They
together
merged
too.
into, yeah.
Oh,
And they both
gosh.
suck. They're both the two worst. So
Yeah.
I always thought they were the same, like they were cousins anyway.
Cousins linked up.
It is what it is.
So what's
man.
going on with Celebrity of the Week, Kev?
Oh, so y'all know each week we crown somebody Celebrity of the Week, aka the real MVP. Not for something they should be acknowledged for. Here on I'm Just Saying Show, we acknowledge them for it anyway. So with that being said, Celebrity of the Week this week, I posted this earlier, goes to Michael Jordan. Round of applause for my guy.
MJ.
6 rings, MJ.
23.
Now, I'm not sure if you guys seen the viral video of what MJ did to MJ But MJ, you real slick because you tried to grab a little booty of MJ, the queen. So Michael Jordan went to the All-Star game, and he had a moment with the queen, Mary J. Blige. And when he went for the hug for Mary J. Blige, they shared a moment, and MJ thought he was slick with a little booty pat on Mary J. Blige. Michael Jordan, we seen you with your little tricky fingers. We seen you, Michael.
He was going around the whole arena hugging
and grabbing booty.
Yeah, listen,
Michael.
She's single, okay? She probably like that little booty tap.
Like it from Michael Jordan, from a billionaire, if anything. Michael, man, I appreciated it when I seen the video. We didn't know Mary J. Blige had the little cushion in the way that she did, but come on, Michael. You know cameras are on you. You know that the internet never loses, and you know that they were going to find out and they were going to post what you did. So, Michael Jordan, you thought you was slick. You thought you tried to get a little top of the booty squeeze from Mary J. Blige, the queen, but you ain't do it right. You ain't do it slick enough, but Mary J. Blige let you rock, man. She ain't want no more drama in her life, so she let you do it. I ain't even mad at you, man. Ain't nobody called 911. You good, Mary. So Michael Jordan, you the real MVP for doing it. Come get your trophy, man.
Right.
Little booty grab over there. I see you.
Michael Jordan could squeeze anybody booty.
I see you play. Oh, hey.
Wow.
Anybody.
Can
Yo,
you,
Kev, he can't squeeze your booty?
Michael Jordan can't. For
lifetime supplies of Jordans? Hell yeah.
For a couple of sneakers?
Hell yeah.
No, not regular sneakers.
Lifetime supply. Give me
a light.
Give me a lifetime supply. I'll let you squeeze both cheeks.
Yo,
lifetime supply. Hey, good job.
Hey, so Mofi said he'll let him palm him. Wow, like a basketball.
Wow.
Lifetime supply, James. Come on,
That's
son.
crazy.
Yo, exclusives. Give me some exclusives.
Bro,
yeah, you can smack it, bro.
I bought the playoff 12s the other day. I was rocking them the other day. I bought them. I got them in the closet. Those were one of my favorite Jordans of all time.
Right.
The playoff 12s, black and white. So I have the white and black. I have the black and white.
Okay.
Now I'm waiting for them to come out with the red and white. The white and red hasn't been out since 1996. So the minute he dropped those white and red 12s,
he gonna grab your booty and put you right in the closet with those sneakers.
You gotta give me 2 pairs though.
A set of pair per cheek.
Respectfully.
Shoot. A lifetime supply. Yo, for
Y'all
real.
Crazy.
A lifetime supply though, that's different.
Y'all crazy.
Man, in other news, I'm not sure if y'all seen this. Taye Diggs is dating April Jones officially now.
It's a little weird.
Taye Diggs, the actor, is dating April Jones. You know, we've been talking about April Jones for a long time here on the I'm Just Saying show. You know, April Jones is from one of the reality shows, the Hip Hop of Love of Ray J, whatever. And she's the baby mama of Omarion and dated Omarion's B2K member Lil Fizz. And then from there, now she's on to Taye Diggs. But I got a question too about Taye Diggs and April Jones. I know that Taye Diggs is a step up from Lil Fizz. Is Taye Diggs a step up from Omarion? Did she step up? Because financially she stepped up. Taye Diggs got more money than Omarion, I think. Right. But as far as us, clout, the streets, the culture,
spiritually,
it's not spiritually. I feel like it's not. I feel like more ladies is on Omarion body than Taye. I don't know.
They are.
Absolutely.
They are.
Absolutely.
When it comes to looks, they are on Omarion.
I'm on.
Right.
On
the same thing with Russell Wilson. Let's be real. Russell Wilson.
I'm on Omarion.
All right. Let me ask you, Russell Wilson and Future. Who's a more attractive looking man?
Oh, that's a good question.
Be honest.
Ladies.
Don't talk about. We're not talking about his personality. We're talking about straight physical look.
Yeah.
When it comes to Future and Russell Wilson's, hands down, ladies always go for Future.
So I'm gonna say neither one, but if I had to pick, it'll be Future.
It'll be Future.
Have to pick.
So at the end of the day, it depends on what you're looking for as a woman. You know what I'm saying? As far as a move up, because if you're talking about the financial move up and more stability move up, it's gonna be Taye Diggs.
Taye Diggs,
right? Because he's a host. He's an actor. Is he an award-winning actor?
Possible. Not an Oscar, but you know, possibly some award, maybe an Emmy or so. Possible.
Yeah. So he's a well-renowned actor, the same way Omari's a well-renowned artist.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think that Taye Diggs' legacy has been lasting longer than Omarion's legacy.
That's why it's so
Due
weird
to-
for him to be with her.
Yeah, due to that, Omarion is more catered to a certain demographic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Now, at least.
So now, if you're gonna say, if personally, would I say that her dealing, if she starts to get involved with Taye Diggs, is that a move up or a move down?
Grown lady, he made a point because he wasn't. I think the women, he said, grown ladies love Taye Diggs, and they feel like the grown ladies love the old Taye Diggs. The Stella got the groove back Taye Diggs, the come up Taye Diggs. Now he's not so much the sex
Not
symbol
so much like
that
the
he
back
was.
then.
Yeah, back then.
No.
But yeah, that's my question because April Jones now is dating.
It's official.
Taye Diggs, it's official now.
Wow.
They just made it official. She be in the house with him. All the TikToks that he posts, she's been the one recording it. And they went on the red carpet together, and it kind of seems like it's officially announced they're in public together and all that now. So I want to know if it's a step up from Lil Fizz for sure. Fizz done fizzled out.
But wasn't he dating white
Definitely.
women? Wasn't he married to a white woman or something like that?
I think you're right.
He was married to
think
a
you're
white
right.
woman? Yeah, they was talking about him. I remember when
Yeah,
they
I
was
think you're right.
bringing up, when they were bringing up big actors who date white women.
Yeah,
he was one of them.
I think you're right.
Yeah, so I think that when it comes to his age group, dealing with April, yeah, he caught a come up. Because he got himself a nice little young John.
A young joint.
You know what I'm saying? A nice little beautiful young John. When it comes to him, he caught a come up. I don't know if she caught a come up.
I think she caught a come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she might not have caught a come up. She caught a different type of come up. She caught a come up that she's entering a world that she would have never entered with Taye Diggs. That's a big deal come up. Remember, you talking about loving hip hop for the love of Flavor Flav
Versus movies.
versus you in Hollywood now. You sitting in meetings with them. You walking in meeting directors of me. This is a different type of bag now. You're
She
being
was in Flavor
introduced-
Love? I don't even know that.
No, she was in. What? That's what you throwing. They all the same damn show, man. They all the same show, bro.
He said Flavor Fluff. I'm like, what?
So she's from Love and Hip Hop. She's from Love and Hip Hop, but she would have never been in the Hollywood directors, and the type of people that she's meeting now is a different brand. So I think she stepped up. I think Taye Diggs might have stepped down a little bit, but he stepped up for him, putting himself back into the culture and the recognition of the TikToking world, and she stepped up now going into Hollywood. So they both in a win-win if you look at it that way.
Got you.
I think. Would you date Taye Diggs? No.
Just took a deep breath. Wow. What's the deep breath for? Is the deep breath a good deep breath?
No.
Or a bad deep breath?
Press that button.
Wow.
But Omar, what do you date? Would you date Omari on?
Absolutely.
Oh wow.
Without a question.
Wow.
See?
Wow.
See?
Sage me up. Sage me
Oh,
up.
see?
Why? Okay. Why would you date Omarion?
Why?
Why? Yeah.
I think he's better looking, and just his spirituality is very intriguing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put that
The
on
younger,
me.
put it on
me.
him. Put it on.
Put it on me. Rub it
Pull
on
up
me.
on her. Rub it on her.
Pull up
All
on
right. So
me.
here's a question for you, Kev.
Yeah.
What older woman, or I should say cougar, what cougar would you like to be with?
Ooh. Wow.
It's a tough. That's a toughie. That's a toughie.
Wow, you got so many?
No,
got so
I
many in the pot?
got to think about cougars now.
You got Taraji.
Ooh.
You got Holly Berry.
Ooh.
Vivica A. Fox.
Ooh. Is Tyra a cougar?
Tyra Banks?
Yeah, is she a cougar?
I think so. Tyra
could
is
be.
what,
She
She
40?
could
crossing
be.
into
If
the
she,
cougar
if, she, if,
realm.
she, if she 10 years older than
For
you,
you? Let me
that's
see.
a cougar.
Let's look up real quick.
If she's 10 years older than you, that's a cougar, bro.
Tyra might be the one, man. Tyra might be the
If
one.
she's 10 years older than you, that's a cougar.
Let's see. Let's
I
go
said
with it.
Taraji. I said Vivica. Holly Berry's considered a cougar too for us. You know what I'm saying? Holly Berry. Angela Bassett.
Oh, okay. No, I'm from the ones you're naming.
Angela
Vanessa
Bassett, old enough
Williams.
to be your mom.
Vanessa Williams.
I'm leaning towards.
Okay.
Ooh, Vanessa Williams.
And let's not forget,
you name
what's her
it.
name?
That could be your mom, bro.
Garcelle Bouvier. Fancy, that's fancy.
Let me get Tyra's age. Tyra Banks' age.
Because Garcelle about to be 50.
48. Ooh, she's Cougar Town. She's Cougar Town. Oh. Naomi Campbell.
Ooh.
Naomi Campbell is Cougar Town too.
I'm gonna, to be honest with you, I'm gonna give it. You know, I always say this. I don't know what it is. I always attract crazy women, but I don't know. Taraji does something for me, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say Taraji. Out of the ones you named,
Taraji too spicy. That's real spicy. Like give me Empire Taraji. You know what I'm saying? Like let me get Empire Taraji. You know what I'm saying?
No, let me give her a little bit.
Let me give her a little bit of Lucius. You know what I'm saying?
What's this girl?
Let me get some Taraji.
What's this girl from the Real Housewives?
Let me get somebody.
You want somebody yelling at you? That's what
I want that Yvette Taraji too. You know what I'm saying? That Yvette. Wash your dishes, Yvette.
No, I want to think like a man Taraji.
You want to think like a man Taraji?
Yeah.
Nah, she's
like
calm.
Like a man
she's
Taraji.
She's too calm for me.
She was the boss though. She was making that bread.
Yeah, but I don't want that Taraji. I want a little bit of ghetto Taraji.
No, you like the ghetto Taraji.
I like the ghetto Taraji. You know what I'm saying? Because like I want a little bit of struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever heard they say
Mr. Toxic?
Yeah.
You want Jody, my Jody.
Yes, I want Jody, my Jody.
Yeah, you want Jody, my Jody.
Jody, my Jody, and I want Empire Taraji.
I think it's Taraji for me. Sis, save yourself. Said Taraji's. It's her eyes. I'm with Taraji.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Taraji's my cougar.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the way she just look at you, like
Taraji, my cougar. If it's not Taraji, then I'm going Tyra Banks all the way.
Yeah, if it's not Taraji, I'm gonna go either Vanessa Williams or Halle Berry.
Hey yo, man. Hypothetically speaking, Mr. Kareem, who entered.
Yes. Mr. GMGT.
If they were hypothetically, obviously, a cougar that you could date, a cougar, who would it be? You got a cougar in your mind?
Am I getting choices?
Yeah, we got. Well,
we named
a few.
Taraji. We said Halle Berry.
All
right.
Vanessa Williams.
Naomi Campbell. Janet Jackson.
Oh yeah, that's another.
Janet Jackson.
None of
cougarish.
Taraji's high on my list.
See, you see?
We all got Taraji.
No Janet, no anything. Taraji's definitely high on my list.
Vivica A. Fox.
Vivica definitely.
I think Taraji wins.
Taraji got it.
Hands down. Yeah,
definitely. Love me some Taraji.
Whoop, there it is.
There we go, ladies
Taraji
and gentlemen.
wins, man.
Taraji for the win. But I'm telling y'all, fellas, y'all don't know. Older women is where it's at, y'all. Real talk.
Yeah.
Round of applause for older women.
All right, wait. Before we move on, we need Taye's male cougar.
No.
Yeah, Tay.
Let's
Because you
name
over here talking about Omarion.
We got.
He's
He's younger than you. I know. So what's up?
I like him young.
What cougar would you have? Well, I mean, it's not a cougar. It's sugar daddy. That's
Sugar
what it is,
daddy.
right?
What's our sugar daddy age? So
What's the sugar daddy?
So we can
list?
get it. Where we at? 50,
sugar daddy
40s.
Yeah, 50
and up.
50 and up.
50 and up. 48 is not it because I would have said Boris Kojo the sugar daddy. You know all the ladies love Kojo.
I like him dark though.
Oh, you like him chocolate?
Morris Chestnut? Like Morris Chestnut?
Definitely.
Morris Chestnut is one. But is he considered a sugar daddy for you? Is he considered? I'm just asking. Is he considered?
We about to find out.
I think they be iffy with him.
What about Idris? You know, ladies love Idris.
That accent? You put that accent on?
I don't know if he over 50. So we got. So let me. Let's put the.
You put that accent on? I normally don't do this.
Let's put the. Here's your over 50, which is some that I didn't know either.
Oh.
Will Smith, we know.
Yeah, we
over
know
50. That. Ice Cube, Jamie Foxx.
Yep.
Martin Lawrence, Samuel L. Jackson, Chris Rock, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman's like 100, bro. Respectfully.
We don't got nothing. What are you reading?
Spike Lee. No, but no, Ice Cube.
The only person she's gonna say is Ice Cube, Jamie Foxx.
I'm gonna say Ice Cube.
Jamie Foxx, Ice Cube. Come on now.
I'm gonna go with Ice Cube.
You got a good pick of a litter. Some would say Chris Rock can make you laugh.
Bro.
Morris Chestnut is over 50.
Yeah, Morris
Okay.
Chestnut.
Wesley Snipes is over 50. You say you like him dark.
Yeah, he's darker than dark. Respectfully.
Like speaking of,
You say he dark as night?
He dark.
That ain't
Yeah,
He's darker than dark.
Stop acting like skin.
Listen.
Don Cheadle
Let's be real.
is another dark.
Let's be real.
Y'all making
Wesley
me sick.
Snipes is 11:59. Okay, he's 11:59.
Yeah, he's dark. He's midnight dark.
He's 11:59.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who was your Don Cheadle? Who you got?
No. I went with Ice Cube.
Terrence Howard.
I went with Ice Cube.
Oh, Ice Cube. Oh, you like a little thug in you.
Okay.
All right.
What site?
Like a little thug in you.
NWA.
All right. So Let me change the screen. Moving on. We got a guest that's supposed to come up. I'm gonna see if he pulls up, but we're gonna talk about the comedy in a second. But we got a guest who's a comedian. But let's just introduce this though. You got the sound for it for Godfrey. So you guys, I don't know if you guys seen T.I. We have a guest that's pulling up soon. He's a stand-up comedian, so we want to revisit this when he gets here. Godfrey allowed T.I. to perform at his Atlanta show. T.I. tried some stand-up comedy, and Godfrey had little comments to say, but there's some background to it that I want to get into when our guest gets here. If you're a headliner and you perform as a headliner and you're the main attraction, nobody goes on after you. So him letting T.I. go on, to me, was him doing a favor, but he just had this to say about T.I. performing.
So it's his town. Atlanta's his town.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't go in to watch.
Yeah.
I didn't go in to watch T.I. because as a headliner, no one's supposed to go up after you.
Yeah.
Right.
But as there's a code in comedy that I follow. I'm not watching what you can't do better than me.
Yeah.
You're not a comedian to me. You're working your way. I give him. He's taking it seriously. I don't know how long he's going to do that.
I think I want to wait till the guests to get here to really dive into it. But as a comedian, comedians, there's a code of respect. So for T.I. to jump on stage and just say, I want to come and do it, you still have to earn your stripes, and you still have to pay respect to the people that really do it.
I don't think he said anything wrong.
He didn't say to me. T.I. went on and commented, and he responded to it and all that. But I didn't see this.
Was T.I. offended by it?
Sort of. It looked like he was he wasn't offended, but he was kind of saying like, why'd you even have to say that? I could be your ally. You ain't really have to say anything. But listen, man, Godfrey ain't even watch you. Yeah, but you're not a comedian, bro. Like people earned this.
I believe that T.I. is fully aware that with everything comes growth. That's how he became a top artist that he is today.
Right.
And he even shows that to his children when his children wanted to be involved or start a music career. He said that, you know what, it's not done overnight. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes consistency to get to the level of where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that he's well aware that it takes time to become a great stand-up comedian. You know what I mean? So I would love to hear what T.I. had to say in response to Godfrey's comment. And I don't think that T.I. should be the type of person to feel as though that he should be the person to close the show. I can believe that he's a headliner. He's going to sell tickets, especially in the A, for him being an artist, now actor,
right,
producer,
right,
and now wanted to step into the whole comedy mind frame.
Right.
So, of course, he was... I'm sorry. Of course, he wears many hats.
He does.
But my thing is, like, I don't think that he was a type of person to be like, I don't see him as being a person to say that I gotta go on last. You know what I mean? I don't see T.I. being that person.
Yeah, I don't see him being that person. And you got to earn that headliner spot. You can't come in here and think that you're gonna headline. First of all, you can't, T.I. Headliners, you got to come in. You got to be able to do 30 minutes. You can't do that, T.I. You're not good enough. That's an earned right to be able to come and close out with a good 30 minutes of hardcore jokes, or even doing 45 minutes of hardcore jokes. You can't do it, T.I. You're not good enough. You're not built for it yet. So Godfrey did you a favor by letting you, technically he was a headliner. He did you a favor by letting you go up and finish out the show. But he didn't have to, and you gotta understand that. He could have been like, no, bro, I'm the headliner. You not. You can't go. You can't go after me. You're not built for after me, bro. When I go, that's it. You're done. You finished, bro.
You should have came up right before him.
Yeah, you could have came up before him, maybe. You could, but he did you a favor, and T.I. should just be appreciative of that.
Facts.
That's like me. That's like me being a new DJ, and you about to go on the set. And then you closing out a show, and then you let me do 10 minutes after you or something. I gotta appreciate that you allowed me to do that, especially after you just smoked the show and it's toe up. That's lights come on at this point. It's a wrap. You toe it up. But if you allow me to even go before you, it's an honor, because I'm a new DJ. I'm just establishing myself. You gotta be honored that somebody let you go and be like, all right, I'll give you a
prime
shot.
time. Give you prime time.
Prime
Yeah.
time at that. Yeah.
Because every new DJ, upcoming DJ, has to work his way up. He has to start doing the warm ups, right?
right.
And then prove your validation from the warm up to get later time slots. Because you got to start playing when nobody's there, right? Respectfully, and I say this to any DJ or friends or families of upcoming DJs. When you first getting started, you need to start playing when nobody's there.
Right.
Respectfully.
And then as you start to play when nobody's there, right? And you see when people start to get there, you understand the difficulty there is to get those people who are there early enjoying themselves.
That's right.
Right? That is not an easy task. You want to make sure that you're setting the tone. Have the people who are there early enjoy themselves,
Yep.
Right.
enjoy the music that they're listening to, and make them want to stay
Yeah, exactly.
till
The
it's
entire
late.
time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And comedy's the same. You're an opener. That's how you
Yes.
start. You can open out the show while people still might be walking in, and you got to get their attention to set the tone. That's how you begin.
Yes.
You don't come in at 2:30 a.m. and get a spot while people drunk and turned up. No,
It's not. It doesn't work that way.
You lead us for the big dogs.
You show that, and then when you show that, you get a later slot.
Right.
So now you might be do the 10 to 12 slot, and then okay, cool. 12. I've noticed that you have a good selection. Your transitionings are good, or whatever. Okay, let's try 12 to 1. 12 to 1. A good amount of people is there already. They starting to get the buzz. They want to get their buzz.
Right.
They want to start dancing. Want to start a vibe.
Right.
Right. I see that you accomplished that. Prime time starts around 1 o'clock.
All right.
1 o'clock and 2 o'clock is a prime time slot. 2 to 3 o'clock and 3 to 4 o'clock are the major slots. So 1 o'clock is a prime time slot. So now prime time, 1 o'clock sets the tone. I need to make sure that you getting people moving. You getting people drinking and having a good time. So in order to get to that, ladies and gentlemen, you have to take baby steps. You have to prove your worth. You have to prove why you deserve to be with the big boys.
With the big boys. Yep.
You want to bamba. You want to G with
You
the
want
big
to
boys.
bamba? Yo, so not to change the subject, Sissy Save Yourself said Sanaa Lathan.
Ooh.
How we forget Sanaa Lathan, dogs?
Ooh.
That might be over Taraji. Love, you gonna give me Sissy Save Yourself? If I can have Love and Basketball, Sanaa Lathan, I'll take her.
Yeah, I don't want the natural.
First of all, I'm getting
I don't want
upset.
Erykah
I'm getting
Badu,
upset that
Sanaa
y'all
Lathan.
have way more choices.
There's Erykah
My
Badu.
choices are dry.
I know. I think y'all had some
Crazy.
Method Man and Nas. Sissy Save Yourself said.
Jay-Z.
Method Man is getting back.
M.O.T.
Women are
H.O.D.
Women are liking
Method
him
Man
more
right now.
because of him playing the lawyer in
On Power,
Power.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
on Power
okay.
Book 2. So he getting that new love right now. Women are like, oh, Method
Wait
Man,
a
you been in the
minute.
gym, Method Man. Are you smart? Oh, you an attorney, Method Man?
What about J-Lo? J-Lo's 50.
Oh, J-Lo.
That's a.
J-Lo gonna play me though.
Cool.
I mean, I'll take it, but she gonna play me though. She gonna play me.
She gonna break your
Just
heart.
give me one more night.
Yeah,
gonna
she
break-
gonna.
Ooh, that love shit.
Oh, I want cornrows, Sanaa. Fact. Give me Sanaa. Give me
Oh,
cornrows.
yeah, Love and
Sanaa.
Basketball is not okay. What about, what's her name again? Colombiana. What was her real name again?
Oh, I don't know if she that old though.
I think she's
I
up
can't
there.
remember her name. She's from Losers too.
Yeah, Colombiana.
Damn, what's her
I
name?
forgot her
man?
name again. She got
Oh,
a
she was an Avatar.
Yes,
Yes. What's her name again? I don't
Zoe
know.
Zaldana. Zoe
I don't think she
Zaldana or something
a
like that.
cougar.
I don't think she is either.
You don't think so?
I'm gonna see Zoe Let me see age. Let's see. 43. She not a
Oh,
cougar.
she not
Nah.
cool. She just look old. Sorry.
She not a cougar.
Give yourself the button. That was
Oh
mean.
my god.
Sorry, baby.
That was so
Respectfully.
mean.
You can still get it though. She can still get it though. She can still get it.
She could get it.
She can get it. It's the Spanish.
Absolutely,
It's the
but
Spanish
she's
that
not.
got her looking old.
So
It's not the black. She not all the way black.
she not old. Yeah, she not old. He said, I want Alien versus Predator, Sanaa. That's what I'm talking about. More fire. Yo, so you put this in here. Shout out to Sophia Giroux.
Well,
becomes Victoria's Secret first model with Down syndrome.
Yes. Congratulations for her, y'all.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I was reading about it. You tossed that in the thing, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Congratulations,
First
man.
model. That's developmentally disabled.
That's what's up.
Dope.
That's what's up.
Accomplishments. You see, we have had, you know what I'm saying, people with disabilities,
Nice.
you know what I'm saying, progressing, and being a person that's familiar in the field, right? That's a great accomplishment.
Yeah.
They first had a television series based on a boy with autism a couple years ago.
Not
right?
the doctor. The
Yeah,
doctor. The good doctor.
Yeah,
The good doctor.
Autistic, you know.
Yeah.
So now we having more people with special needs who are conquering lifetime achievements.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So big round of applause for that, y'all.
Yeah, Down syndrome, first Victoria's Secret model with Down syndrome, man. Shout out to her. Thank you, Marilyn Mala, Zaldane, or whatever. Still can't read that. I can't say.
Didn't I just say you was dyslexic today? I said, everything I say, it come out backwards with him.
So,
Totally wrong.
also, man, rapper Coi Leray, she posted on Instagram, "No more relationships." People often complain about how they've been cheated on or done dirty in relationships. So Coi Leray posted, "No more relationships." My question is, though, why is it that in the world today that we don't normalize being single? Everyone always like, "Oh, you single? You should find a man," especially for the women. You need a man, or "Oh, you need to settle down and get married, or you need to find a good woman." But why is it that we don't ever normalize being single? Why is it not okay to be single? Why is it like, if somebody chooses to be single for the rest of their life, why is this
The
a
rest
problem?
of your life?
Or for whenever. Mary J. Blige said it for a while. I don't want babies and stuff. And
I
people
say
were like,
a couple of years, but not forever. You just said forever.
why not forever? What's the problem with that? But this is my point. This is my point, though. Yeah, why? What's the problem with being single forever?
Okay,
If I choose to say I
Go ahead,
want to be,
Tay.
Right.
then what's wrong with that?
Okay, so this is it. It's no problem with being single, right? But the problem is the way this world is designed for us to be together. It's designed for you to have some type
Procreation.
of, even besides that's going to be the top, but it's meant for you to be with someone, regardless of who and what it is. Companionship is a part of life.
Who or what is like,
So-
you out here dating animals.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? I cannot talk to this guy because it always comes out backwards.
No matter who or what it is, you out here smashing donkeys out here.
Listen,
You out here getting piped from horses out here. No, but on a serious level.
Kev, you know that's not what I meant. I was referring to the community of people, same sex,
Yes.
non-binary, whatever.
LGBTQ, right?
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you,
Got
HL.
you.
Thank you. That's what I meant. Not animals.
All right.
McNasty.
So go ahead. So go ahead. Sorry to cut you off. What was the? So why
So
not
the thing
forever? You were
is,
saying,
let's
yeah.
normalize being single for a significant amount of time, but not like what you said, forever.
Forever. Yeah.
Ever.
Ever.
But sissy says relationships are too much work. All right.
Somebody said it's too much work. It is. It is.
But
It really
so
is.
what? But why not forever? I understand that you don't want to be lonely, I guess, typically. But what if somebody just chooses to maybe marry their career for the rest of their life? Mess around, date around, and then when they're finished, they want a vacation and retire on an island by themselves and just
Right.
be alone.
Well, to be honest with you, we normalize partnership. We normalize companionship. And I don't see, or we don't find it normal. Society doesn't find it normal for someone to be predominantly alone.
Right.
I understand you wanting to remain single for an extended amount of time if you're a person who likes to play the field. If you like to involve yourself with multiple people, you don't want to be tied down to one particular person.
Right.
Yeah.
That's who you are. You know what I mean? You don't want that type of entitlement. Then I understand if you want to remain single because you want to dib and dab,
Right.
you know,
Right.
here and there. You don't want to feel as though that you're
That's your forte.
obligated
That's your
to
forte.
be with one person.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I understand that. I understand that because I know people, I know guys who are like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to feel obligated to one woman. You know what I mean? They might date one woman at a period of time. They might not date multiple women at the same time, but they just don't want to feel obligated
Right.
and feel as though that they have responsibilities and that's allegedly to only that one
Right.
person.
But do
Right.
you think that's something that's forever, or people will come out of that?
But things that to be by yourself, right? To be by yourself majority of the time and not have someone that can be there for you. Maybe they'll have someone who's there for you without all the titlement, but with the titles. But I think that it's great to know the feeling of love, to have that feeling of someone wanting to be around you,
Right.
who wants to care for you, wants the best for you, embrace you besides
That sounds so
your parents.
sweet.
But you
That
can
sounds
you
so
can know you
sweet.
can know the feeling of love without commitment.
Yes.
So you can.
You're right, but the
You
thing
can
about
somewhat.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
love is like to another level. It's to another level.
but
you know.
it's different because I haven't met someone to, I guess, maybe explain or for me to really learn about them feeling love from someone and then being okay if that person gives that same amount of affection to someone else.
Ooh, that's true. That's true.
I've never come
That sound
across
like a
anyone
movie.
No, I
who
don't
felt
think
like
you'll
that.
come across
It's
that.
And the thing is
sound
that
like a movie.
we
Yeah.
as people, right? Once we start to give all that emotion, right, to someone, and that someone gives us that emotion back,
Right.
we usually get very jealous or very selfish if we see if that same person starts applying those same qualities that make us feel so good
Right.
to someone else.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I
You're
guess
preaching
because
right
of
now.
those
Yeah.
feelings, that's the reason why we'll never think that
Alone.
Yeah.
being alone is normal.
Right.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel,
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel
You broke it down.
personally,
You
I
broke
feel
it
like I
down.
do so much better alone.
I think so.
I feel like I do so much better single. I get so much done. I'm skinny as beats.
Say, I'm sure you're not
I'm
the only
eating
person
well.
that feels that way.
I do everything so well when I'm single. When I'm with someone or if I'm dealing with someone, I am so distracted. I'm distracted,
I'm sure you're
Especially
not
if
the
I'm
only
feeling them.
one,
Oh my
man.
God.
I'm sure, I'm just,
I get so distracted. So I do I do so much better alone.
I'm sure other people share that with you. So that's what made me bring up this conversation about why is it, or let's say not. So we've established that it's not forever. Not to say to be alone forever, but
Right.
it's okay to be single. Why do we question people every time they say they're single? I'm single. Oh, really? Are you looking for someone? It's
Right.
never just like, oh, cool, good. It's never just,
Nah, it's okay. Whatever happens.
yeah.
Oh, I'm just chilling right now. I just got out of a relationship.
You always have to explain.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'm looking for something serious.
Right.
Those are the answers you usually get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like, yeah, I'm single for life, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Put it out.
Hit him with that. Hit him with that Cisco. I'ma be a player for life.
Palm that ass, Michael.
What these chickens want from my. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that was jokes. That's that line though. I'm gonna be a player for life.
Cisco.
Yeah.
Look, he got the Cisco in his band too. Come on now. Come on,
We need to go on a Drew Hill
Come on.
Cisco music break. That's what we need right now.
On the comeback. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
See if you can spin that.
Yeah, man, that's just the question that I had, man. So actually, we should go on the music break, and we still got news updates. We still got topics. A lot going on today, man. We got a lot of things to discuss. We're gonna do it. Quick
Yeah,
music
let's go.
break.
Quick
All right,
music
we'll be right back. I'm just saying, show. We see you in a second.
See what I wanna do.
Hey. Yeah, we back. We needed a little Cisco in our lives, man. All right, let's get back to it, man.
That sounds like a Mountain Dew.
That's
Need a little Cisco.
that's so true, though.
I don't drink that stuff.
Wow.
That was good. That was good.
Oh man.
That was good. That was good. This was very funny. I don't drink that. So. Yeah, all right, let's get back into these news updates, man. I guess text me. I don't know where he at, but it is what it is. We just gonna work it out. He pops up here. It'll be pointless at this point, but
Yeah.
it is what it is, bro. If you listening. So continuing, let me get Taye on the screen. Saweetie says that she posted that she wanted someone who mentally stimulates her in her next relationship. Oh, we got the sound of that?
Yeah, we
I didn't
do.
even know. It says sound here.
I mean, her ex was trash.
See, but
That's
don't
exactly
answer
what
yet.
that means.
That's my question. So let's
You're
hear.
giving me a low blow without giving me the blow.
without
saying my name.
blowing you. Yeah, let's hear it.
What is it that you want?
I want someone to mentally stimulate me.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard, and it's
really
important. Yeah.
Like this journey that I've been going on, I've been meditating. I've experienced like the higher version of myself through meditation, and it's just given me a lot of like clarity of what I want.
Right.
So that's my question. My question is, I guess you were about to answer it. What is that? What is having someone who mentally stimulates you?
one, that's a diss to her ex. Let's just put that out there. But two, everything she said on her journey is cool, but that's not where she got that from. Sometimes you cannot speak about things unless you actually have experienced those, right? Or it depends upon, what it is. If you've seen somebody experience it, but you really can't talk about what you want, what you like, unless you actually experience it yourself. So that means at some point, whether it was a friend, somebody didn't take her seriously, she really enjoyed talking to that person, she had a good time, that person mentally stimulated her. So that's what she wants, and that's what she's looking for in her next relationship.
So what does it exactly mean, mentally stimulating someone? What is that? What does that mean?
I think mental stimulation, is connecting with someone on a level that's more than physical,
Right.
that's more than financial.
Right.
I think it's the conversation that you guys have that keeps you enthused.
It's super
That
lit.
makes you want to talk to the person frequently.
Yes.
That makes you want to be around the person
Yes.
frequently. Mental stimulation is very important in long-lasting relationships.
Yes.
I don't think that you can have. I don't think you can create longevity with someone if they don't mentally stimulate you.
Right.
Honestly speaking, because,
Right.
and I think that comes with maturity. It's something that we
What,
don't
being
realize.
able to mentally stimulate?
I think that people say having
That's
mental
minute. That's minute to my chart. The stimulation is you being able to be, to hold a conversation, right? For you to also be able to talk with me, non-judgmental. It's so many things and so many levels. Being with or talking with someone that mentally stimulates you. You don't want to have conversations with people that, on the other end, the phone is empty. So that's a part of the mental stimulation. Somebody that I can talk to and we can conversate back. We talk about common interests, and everything is just flowing.
But you know this too? It's not easy because of the fact that sometimes it's not that the person doesn't have the intelligence or doesn't have the intentions of wanting to connect with you. Sometimes they didn't understand you yet. Sometimes it takes a minute for you to understand that person,
Right.
even though you want to. You want to learn that person. You are trying. You know what I mean? You want to be there for that person, but you haven't understood that person yet.
Right.
You need to find a way to connect with that person.
That's
you know
cool.
what I mean?
That's
and there's certain
cool.
people who connect right away.
Right away.
Yeah.
And those are the points. Those are the points that we're talking about. When those things are automatic, that's when you know that it's meant. When it's automatic. I don't need 3 months, 6 months, a year for you to mentally stimulate me.
Okay.
That's it.
But
Come
this-
on.
but
There's
this-
people I've known for years that, y'all on the yellow bus. Y'all on the short yellow bus. Like,
One of my boys
on.
started talking to this girl, right? And when they first started talking, they was vibing crazy. They was vibing they're vibing. They was seeing each other on a regular basis, talking on the phone on the regular. And then she went into this little depression. Mm-hmm. And ever since she went into that little depression, his connection with her hasn't been there.
Right.
You understand?
She hasn't been herself.
He was trying to, and he really was trying to understand her. He didn't stop the conversations. He would call just as frequently, but she wasn't interested in keeping the conversation.
She shut him out.
She shut him out of the equation.
Yeah.
And the thing is that he cares for her and he wants to continue to care for her, but she won't let him.
She shut him out.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do when it comes to that. He just has to say, you know what? He's gonna have to fall back because no matter what he does, she stopped answering a certain amount of his calls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like he did anything bad.
She's going through something and he needs to leave her alone. Man. It's really hard nowadays, especially in this climate, to deal with someone who's depressed. You could be there for them as a friend and help them get through what they're going through, but to be with them in a relationship, it'll be difficult.
Very hard.
It's too hard. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest it. But I'm with you, man. So that's what mental stimulation is. Conversation,
A1.
having what about, so is it mental stimulation to have similarities and being interested in the same things?
Oh my
Is
God.
that a mental stimulation?
That could be
Or is that
that could be a
just
part of
common
it.
and having things in
that
common?
could be a part of it because you being interested in the same things that I'm interested in, it mentally stimulates me. I can talk to you about my interests and we can go back and forth on how dope these interests are.
Yeah.
You know, so that definitely is a part of it.
And what did you say about maturity? Did you mention maturity?
I did.
That was him.
I thought that mental stimulation comes with maturity,
Right.
Because there's a time
Me
in our
too.
lives where, there's a time in our lives where we are so focused on the physical appearance that we let the lack of mental stimulation slide.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much we'll be on something like, well, she a baddie. You know what I mean? And we try to make the conversation work.
Right.
And notice the conversation ain't really much conversation.
It ain't
You know what I mean? The
nothing.
person
It
is not
ain't
really,
nothing, right?
they might not be as articulate as you are.
Like, this is a dodo bird.
You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. Like, they might not be as articulate as you are, and they just, really go with the flow. They don't really have a backbone. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just that, you might be the main person that's just talking and initiate conversation and do all of these things, and they're just okay. All right. Or they're like a yes man or a yes woman. You know what I mean? But there's some people who like that. Who feel as though they need that. They want that yes person. They want that okay, all right, whatever.
No, that's
person.
horrible.
I've seen it numerous times with guys who like to talk a lot. They're in relationships with people who don't say anything. And it's
What are y'all
it's so
doing?
ironic to me, people. Like, it's so ironic. There's people who like to talk a lot, right?
Right,
And I guess the response is the person who likes to talk a lot should be with somebody who likes to listen a lot. Right?
Nah, I'm a talker, so I need a talker.
Oh, okay.
I'm a talker, I need a talker. I'm not just gonna be talking.
All day.
My job is talking. So if we talking, we need to be talking about something.
Okay.
Outta here.
And that's a fact. Not everybody's like that. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's like that. Yo, my brother, what's up?
I'm chilling. What's going on, man?
So mental stimulation.
Yes. A1.
Yeah.
A1 combo.
A necessity.
It's
We're
a
talking
necessity.
about, well, I'm going to introduce you in a second. We're
It's
talking
a
about mental
necessity.
stimulation in a relationship.
Unless you got two dodo birds together. If not, come on. It's a necessity.
All right. Well, before we continue this conversation, let's introduce our guest, man. This is my brother right here, stand-up comedian, a host, man, multi-talented dude. Round of applause. We're going to introduce K. Smith one time, man. K. Smith in the house. K. Smith comedian. Came through. What up with you, big dog?
What's going on? I'm sorry I'm late. I apologize.
It's all good, man. You gonna rock with us? We got 30 minutes. You gonna rock with us? Have a little fun, yeah, man.
That's enough time.
All right, so we were talking about mental stimulation in a relationship and what that means because Saweetie mentioned it in a recent interview. So we just wanted to understand what is mental stimulation. I don't know if you know what it is.
Mental stimulation? Okay,
yeah.
Of course I know what that is.
To be mentally stimulated. Yeah. All right, we can move on though.
I walked in on it.
I was like, yo, you ain't gonna hit me with no seriousness, man. Get out of here with that.
Of course.
Yo, why did he throw it back at you? He's like,
No, I wasn't going to talk about it. He walked in halfway on it. We
that was
done
an
with this
assist.
topic. But since we got K. Smith, let's rewind back real quick to the T.I. situation.
Yeah.
Godfrey.
Right.
So, yeah, I told you I wanted to bring this back up when K. Smith comes in, the comedian. We were talking about T.I. and we were talking about Godfrey, and we were talking about Godfrey's comments about T.I. and basically allowing him to perform after a headliner performs. And then T.I. had responded to that saying, but let's hear what Godfrey said first.
Let me get to it real quick.
And then T.I. responded also saying, I should be your ally. You never had to say anything like that in the first place. But I don't think Godfrey said anything wrong. Let's see what he said.
So it's his town. Atlanta's his town.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I didn't go in to watch.
Yeah.
I didn't go in to watch T.I. because as a headliner, no one's supposed to go up after you.
Yeah.
right.
But as there's a code in comedy that I follow. I'm not watching what you can't do better than me.
Yeah.
You're not a comedian to me. You're working your way. I give him. He's taking it seriously. I don't know how long he's going to do that.
So what's your take on? You seen T.I. perform first time doing stand up. What's your take on T.I. jumping into stand up comedy?
I don't got a problem with jumping in, but it's so many levels to comedy. It's so many levels. I mean, we all got to start, one way or another. But he has it a little easier because he's T.I. What Godfrey's saying is, once you are the headline of a show,
Yeah.
no matter who you are, you are the person that everybody came to see most of the time. He's T.I. And I think just if you take Godfrey out the equation, I think comics coming up, it's much harder in itself just to get on stage on certain platforms. And then when a person has a name, it's all about who you know. It's all about who you are. A big shout out to T.I. too for even having the courage to get on stage. That's first thing, just having the courage because it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Godfrey's been in the game for over 25 years, so he has a super duper valid point. He's Godfrey, and just out of respect, I think he has the right to say what he said. No, he didn't say nothing wrong at all. It's just an unwritten rule. As
That's
they
what
would say.
see, I'm saying same thing.
A blunt truth.
It's unwritten rule. I mean, there's certain things you just don't do when you in the game. Like me, I learn every day. I'm gonna learn. I love to get taught every single day about the game, and then in general, he's right. Godfrey got time in. He put the work in.
Right.
And I think putting the work in, he can say that. If you're somebody new, maybe not. But it's also saying why do comedians act. Just another way of segueing into your career.
So let me do a hypothetical situation for you, and not just T.I., and then we could transition into like, let's say you were in this position of hosting a show or doing a show, and you were bumped for someone like a T.I. or someone who maybe an Instagram personality who says, I'm going to try to do some stand up. And they came into a spot and you were bumped because of it. What would be your feelings towards it, or being Godfrey in that situation?
I'll be offended. Of course, I'll be upset. But unfortunately, the word show business is 2 words. I mean, it's 20% show, 80% business.
That's a good one.
When you dealing with show business nowadays, it's not about funny no more. It's about asses and seats. So if you're a promoter, if you're a producer, if you're anybody that's putting anything together, I can understand it, but I think the way it's done, if it's done a certain way where it's like, listen, we don't need you, but I do understand, once again, it's an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
Because it's all about, because think about it.
It's
if
one
T.I.
thing
comes
if
to a
they
show of
should help.
yours, right? Let's say if T.I. came to one of your shows and you had, a headliner that's from New York, that's T.I. That's Hustle Man.
Right.
That's it. I mean, and it's not it's nothing personal. You can't say. I think we take things too personal.
Somebody getting
gonna get bumped. It's not personal.
Yeah,
it's not personal.
It's like you DJing, and they say to you, listen, yo, we got. I'm gonna just bring
Flex.
Well, Flex. Even though Flex,
not
Flex,
even Will Smith.
Let's say Shaq came in.
Shaq
just started DJing. Yeah.
Let's say Shaq came in. You know you official with it.
Yeah.
But it's Shaq. This is Shaq Diesel. Can you dig it? You know what I'm saying? It's business. You know, even T.I. had actually he had a rant with Black Ron, who's a comedian. Black Ron's a comedian who's actually on tour with Corey Holcomb. He's on tour with him now, and he was talking about how it's there's no line. We don't wait on line now to get to that that point. It's business, man.
It's business.
We can't take it personal, man. It's nowadays, especially with all this, with social media, the influence it has. It's business, man. That's it. It's asses and seats. Because you're a producer, you want to make money.
Right.
So that's my answer to that. But I do it. Godfrey has a valid point, and
I think so,
definitely
too.
has a valid point because he's thinking as a comedian, as a traditional way of doing comedy.
Yeah.
It's not traditional no more. It's now you got social media dudes boxing.
Right.
It's kind of like
man.
it's not traditional. Nothing traditional. Only traditional now is apple pie.
It's disgusting.
So it shows that
disgusting.
if you have the following, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what platform that you're on, as long as you have that social media.
That's what it is.
Following.
Yeah.
You can cross into or cross over any boundary that you want to get into.
There you go.
Disgusting.
It's
That's
true.
a fact.
It's just
That's
disgusting to me. But yeah, all right. So K Smith, man, we're gonna get into some random nonsense for a second, then we're gonna get back to getting to know you a little bit. Make sure y'all follow. Real quick, what's your Instagram?
Smith Again Comedy.
Spelled everything spelled properly, everything spelled correctly.
Same slave last name, SMITH. G-A-N-G comedy, C-O-M-E-D. You
Comedy.
know how to spell comedy.
Smith Gang Comedy.
Smith
That's
Gang
it,
Comedy, man.
Same,
Make-
it's regular.
Regular. All right,
That's
make sure
it.
y'all follow Smith Gang Comedy.
Thank
All right,
you.
man. Let's get into this situation where, a dude I know, he's upset that he had a disagreement with his girlfriend about grooming. He wants her to shave everything off completely, and she doesn't want to. She thinks that she doesn't like that. She likes to leave a little bush in the area, and he wants it all off. And he's upset because he thinks I'm asking you to just wax it off, and he thinks you should do it. So how would you feel if you were in this situation, or let's better say, what advice can we give him in his relationship?
If I'm the only one eating that cat, like
Toxic HL, like you better do what I say.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
that cat belongs to me.
It's a fact.
Respectfully.
I'm just keeping it 1,000.
Respectfully.
1,000. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the only one, petting that cat, you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
He's petting it.
That cat is mine. You want me to control that cat the way you want me to control that cat?
Jesus Christ.
It's the toxicity for me. It is what it is. I'm keeping it 1,000. If that's mine, it's mine.
That's all his, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Tiger.
If it's not mine, if I'm renting the cat, you know what I'm saying? Like,
If you renting it,
if
what
I'm
about
renting
if
the
you
cat, then I
renting
don't
it?
have no say because it doesn't belong to mine. If I'm financing, it doesn't belong to
Yo,
me.
this
But if
is
it's
like-
owned, it is mine.
That's
I'm the
disrespectful.
person driving it.
Respect that.
How many days a week?
So what?
I'm gonna
gonna
customize it the way I want to customize.
There's a few things that's missing. There's
ahead,
a few
Tay.
things that's
It's
missing.
real.
Tay, speak for the women, Tay.
No. There's a few things missing out of his message, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? What happened? Is it too much hair?
It's
You know,
too-
did
he
it
don't
get
like-
caught in his throat?
He doesn't like hair. He doesn't like hair.
You don't like
Which is
hair
people-
down
Let
there.
There's people that-
let the tables be turned. What about if a woman says, "Yo, for me to
Shave
do
your
whatever
beard.
with you, no, not even the beard.
No, shave
your balls,
the pubes.
man.
I'm with it.
I'm with it.
Like,
All of
I'm
it.
with
That's
it.
how you like it. Whatever.
I wax his whole joint for you as long as you
Whatever.
go on the regular. It doesn't matter.
K. Smith was saying,
I'm
like,
with it.
what'd you bring me
I
into?
need
I'm
it
with
big.
it.
I need it.
Listen,
I'm with it.
I'm with the shit, man.
I'm with it.
How would you
So let's
I'm
hear.
with it.
Let's hear
Somebody
from K.
comes to you
Smith.
and say, "Yo, I need a straight beard all the time for you to get all the action." That's
I'm
no
a-
pressure.
I'm gonna tell you about me. I'm 42. I'm an 80s porn fan.
You know what that means.
So,
Ron Jeremy.
He
Ron
does
Jeremy.
not
Showing your
care
age.
if he got a push in the the bush.
Time out.
And rumble through that garbage.
Time out.
He don't care.
My man said it was 80s corn baby.
Not a full joint where it's full. I like you to have like the Adolf Hitler.
Little mustache.
Basic,
Just a little mustache.
basic line.
Yeah.
You know, not too much. But when it's too bold, that's risky mentally as an older person because it's just young.
Right.
I like to have, I want a little,
It's the visual for me.
visual.
Though. He's spreading it too.
When it's zero tolerance. You know, it gotta be some kind of substance. It gotta be when it's, and that's just basically. That's a disclaimer, you can't just have when it's, and I'm not really big on that.
Yeah.
But that's for you. What advice would you give them? He's big on it. Do you think she should shave it?
Of course, if they're in a relationship, of course, because you know why? That's his thing that he sees.
Yeah.
When you go, it's not like you going outside be like this. Yo, pull it out.
Right.
It's something. I agree. It's something that this man has to see every night or whatever, and I agree.
But this is something she got to walk around with.
So tell you
What about if she don't want her skin bare like that? That's something she got to walk around with.
She clearly doesn't.
Let me ask you a question.
Don't.
When it's cold outside, men wear 2 pair of socks, right?
Where are we going? Where are we going with
Wear
this?
2 pair of drawers. Just saying.
Where are you trying to take me? I don't want to go. Where we going?
When you in the streets.
My vibe is if it belongs to me, I could customize it the way I want to customize
I
it.
like that word. That word is that's a huge word.
Customize was big.
Customize is a big word.
I feel like y'all
Like that
attacking
word.
the
You
women.
customize your room, you customize your bedroom. Why? Because it's yours.
So let's take
This is deep.
it further. Let's take it further. It doesn't have to just be the vajayjay or the kitty. Let's say that your girl said to you, "I like you with no beard."
Then she's
cut it.
smoking crack.
Yeah, you're not cutting that off.
She's smoking crack.
What if
that's what
a
I'm
dude
saying.
said to
You
you,
don't feel like
"I like
that's
you
the
with
same
short
caliber?
hair"? That's what I'm asking.
Right.
He said, let's say he says to you, "I don't like you with the long hair, Tay.
Right.
You should cut your hair short." Does your relationship person have a say in your appearance decisions? You 42, K Smith. Does the lady have a say on the appearance of you?
She does. I'm married, so I'm married, and I like to keep shit fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, I got on a plaid fucking button up right now.
Yeah,
It's a
facts.
plaid basic. Plaid button up. She said, you should wear something nice. You want me on a podcast?
Yeah.
I said, no, I'm wearing plaid. It's raining outside. This is a rainy plaid shirt. I'm like, I'm good. She wanted me to wear something else. See, and that goes in accordance
But
to
that's
what you should
relationship
wear.
stuff, though.
I said, no, you're not going to be there. It's me and everyone. You're not going to be. I'm wearing this.
Yeah,
is
but look behind you. The plaid looks good. You know what I'm saying? The plaid looks smooth.
Take a picture of shit to my wife. Are you wearing that? You know what the woman say? Are you gonna wear that to the podcast?
Oh, she tried to say it like
So
that.
good. But if she actually wants, like I'm always open to that. So sometimes women will dress their men like shit.
Language.
To like to talk to
Oh, don't
them.
curse. Don't curse. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, my bad.
For what?
my
For
bad.
other women not to talk to them.
Exactly.
Yeah, yes. For
Wear this. Wear that.
Yeah.
No.
On
You're not
purpose.
gonna do that
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
we love that.
Put this on.
We
Father's Day.
love
Buy you
that.
some.
We love making you ugly.
But I tell you this though, I do agree. She does have a right, and we do also because it's some stuff that y'all wear sometimes. I'll be like, nah.
Yeah.
All your friends are single. You going out like that? That's not happening.
Yeah, facts.
And it's we say like that nicely too. Like, oh, you wearing that? Okay. Who you going out with? Oh,
Who you going with?
Keisha, Marsha, and Pam. They single though. Huh? They single.
You just said total.
I did total. I did the whole total. I did total.
Oh shoot.
I had a conversation.
She's paying attention. See, you said total.
Yeah, I had a conversation with her. She didn't understand what you call it when her man was like, "Oh, you don't gotta be outside all the time." You know what I mean? It's like you don't gotta be outside because she wanted to go on these trips, whatever. She wanted to be mixing and stuff like that. It's like, yo, you don't need it. It's like, why? What's the big deal? I said, listen. I said, you know why he said that to you? I said, because none of your friends got a dude like him. None of them.
Right.
That's real.
None of them. None of they dudes is coming to see you on a regular day-to-day basis. Seeing you 4 or 5 times a week, hearing their whole schedule and coming back to you. Respectfully, your friends is just getting the D. That's it. So if he puts you on a pedestal that you deserve to be on, it's only right you maintain sitting there.
That's why his name is Haitian Love.
Patient love.
Real talk.
Smooth.
That was smooth.
It's a Godfather.
That was smooth.
He
Like
don't,
this,
he don't
man.
know. It's a Godfather.
I just
So much
had
stress.
He don't know.
the Adidas stripes come down my arm just now. Man. That was smooth. He just said it. He said it with hip hop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
With good vernacular, hip hop vernacular. So it was smooth. He showed his good teeth with that. I'm understanding, man. That's good. It's right.
Welcome to the Godfather.
Situations be different.
That's why he's the
It's facts. It's facts.
It's tough.
Relationships, you have the ability to say what you want from someone. You should shave the vagina. Should discuss it a little
You
bit.
said no.
Tay is just like I like it bushy and I'm leaving it bushy.
You like it bushy? You like it bushy?
You like it bushy?
I don't. But
You don't
why
like it bushy?
Why we gotta say this in front of everybody?
But you just think it's your
No.
decision. You're trying to say it's your decision.
I'm trying to say it's strictly.
How she like walking around? You know,
It's
I like
your
walking
decision
around
on-
with the
If
with
she
the
wants to shave it,
70s
she can shave it.
or
If
the
she doesn't, she
2010s.
doesn't. Right.
Or the little triangle. The
Yeah.
The
The
Jewish
triangle.
man. You know what I'm saying? The Jewish.
I call it the pyramid scheme.
The pyramid scheme.
She'll run with the pyramid scheme.
I'm all scared.
Only us. Only us.
Pyramid scheme. Oh my God!
That's
We call it
crazy.
the food table. All right,
That's crazy.
let's get into this too. All right, we need some more advice, man. Married man advice too, maybe. So, a girl, she is getting married. She asked a friend of hers to be her maid of honor. A month later, now that they're planning the wedding, she decided that she wants a different friend to be her maid of honor now. And the original friend that she had asked to be her maid of honor says that she does not want to go to the wedding anymore. Does she have a right
She feel
to be
offended.
upset, to be
Oh,
offended,
yeah.
and to not go to the wedding, even though she's still in the wedding party?
Yeah.
She's just like, how could you change your mind? I'm not going.
Right.
Because it is a big honor to be the maid of honor. You find that person best fit to give the speech,
Yeah.
to be
To help with the wedding.
to help with
right?
the
She's a
wedding.
part of all the some of the
decisions for the wedding.
right?
Yeah, she's a part of some of the decisions for the
Yeah.
wedding, and you look at that person as someone that's a serious person in your life. Now you bumped into somebody else. At one of my boys' weddings, he had two best men, right? Because he had his boy that he grew up
So
with.
do I. So do
Right,
I.
he had his two best men.
Yeah.
Right, he had
You
his
do
boy
that
that he
so
grew up
nobody
with.
feel bad.
Right, he had a
Maybe
boy he
that's
grew
what
up
they
with.
should
It's
do,
simple
maybe.
to just ask somebody else, man. Sometimes
And then
it's simple.
And then I got close with him. I met him I'm like 12, 13 years ago. And then me and him got close, so within like 10 years. So 10 years of great friendship. And then he had his other best friend that was there for many years that he grew up with. So yeah, both of us as their best
Okay,
friend.
okay.
I think that she should have just said, I'm gonna have both of you ladies.
Right.
She
She should have
probably
did
should have
that.
said.
instead
So
of
what
dropping.
makes you change your mind? I feel like you in the spur of the moment, you probably just asked someone that you were talking to cool with, but didn't really think about who you want to be the maid of
Right.
honor. But now that you had the time to think and process, she's like, I jumped the
good.
gun. Yeah, I said it. I spoke
That's
too
not
soon.
good. That's it. If it's the fourth quarter and you change, you make a decision like that,
Yeah.
you don't do that. I mean, I wouldn't come to the wedding.
Yeah, but all right. It's the first quarter, right? Second quarter. What
Right,
quarter
'cause
is
you
it?
said-
It's about the first. A month.
It's like
it's
being the
about a
head
month
coach
ago.
of a
About the
team.
first quarter.
It's like being the head coach of a team. Then you get promoted to defensive
Demoted.
coordinator.
Freaking water.
Demoted, yeah.
Offensive coordinator.
It's not.
Bringing out
It's,
the Gatorade.
because
You helping with the
you
tapes,
take
watching
pride.
the
You
tape.
take pride in that. I've seen my wife when we got married. My wife, that was a big thing on who to pick. And you know what's crazy? The person she picked, they don't even talk no more.
Wow.
That's the way love
That's
goes.
big. You know what? And and I'm talking about after the wedding.
Yeah, with these
they don't even
music
talk no
references.
more. And I'm like, women are different than men. Men we don't like controversy. We want to just
Right.
make it easy.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me add my other man too.
Right.
Woman is conference calls. And y'all pay $300 for therapists.
That's a fact.
To make decisions. Like, you know what? I have $300. We take $300. We buy some Jordans.
Right.
It's different with men. Men want things easier and
Right.
decisions to be easier. that decision for that woman, whoever it was a lot. She probably went through a lot, anything emotional. Men are not like that. Men are more like, you know what? Yo, listen, y'all both gonna be like, oh, you said it's too, make it easier. So I wouldn't have came to the wedding.
Ooh, so Lisa one said that you change your mind when you reevaluate the friendship.
Right.
So in a month, that's what you did. You reevaluate the friendship. It's a huge honor to
still
be
not.
asked. Yeah, what is
That's
so?
still
It's
not good. Not 1 month though.
So you wouldn't go to the wedding?
Oh
after?
no, definitely not.
Yeah,
definitely
right.
not. I wouldn't go, and I would hope that he would not marry her.
You so mean.
That's super petty. I'm
That
joking.
was mean.
I'm joking. That's a joke.
That
That's
was
a-
Petty LaBelle. Petty LaBelle. And you know what?
That was
You're
Petty
not
Mayonnaise.
getting-
That was
I'm
wrong.
going, and you're not getting married.
You know what? I said it because
Jesus
I hope
Christ.
that
she
you
showed.
find out you cheated.
Time out. She showed her indecisiveness.
Right.
With that.
Yeah, that's a good joke, but it's a joke.
Listen,
but I feel you.
you that's heartbreaking.
Right.
To get for somebody to tell you now you got to change your dress
Right.
and wear what everybody else wearing.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
No, I don't work like that.
You probably
No.
posted
blame
it.
her. I would
You
not go.
posted it. You showed people.
Yeah.
you told people. Yeah, you bragged
She
about
in the
it.
gym losing 20
Losing
to fit the
pounds.
dress.
Facts.
Even now you gonna tell her that? Absolutely not.
Right.
I'm not going.
That's that.
And I hope
Wow.
it rained bad that day. Thunderstorm. I want to be a thunderstorm that day.
Sound like this.
I'm super petty. Rain, don't go away. Stay on this day. I'm sorry.
Yo! All right. So speaking of petty, moving on. Speaking of petty. Oh wait. So what's the advice that we giving them? That she should try
Do
to keep
both.
both.
She didn't say what she said. I'll give you advice on how you
What?
felt about it. About
Well,
that
that's
situation.
No, well, I
That's
said
true, you
I wouldn't
didn't.
be going.
As a woman, what would you?
As a
As a woman, because
Yeah.
it's you wouldn't go.
I wouldn't go.
Ah, see, that's good.
You wouldn't
See,
go.
Of
But I'm
course
not
not.
saying all of that you say.
Oh no, I'm petty. In my mind, I'm gonna say it, but in
King
my mind,
Petty.
but I tell like the people that sit there, I was like, yo, listen, I'm praying it rain today, man. I'm married already. I got my ring right here. I'm married already. I'm good. I got mine. You better get yours. In the rain. My day was good. We took good pictures and all, like on October 1st, 2016. I remember the date. I can't forget that date.
So speaking of petty, this girl posted on Facebook a story about her breaking up with someone, and the dude came back and took her TV, a TV that he had bought to be petty. So
Come on.
is there any situation where it's okay to go back to someone and take belongings
It's
back?
not okay. It's not okay.
It's not okay, Zach.
I was just talking about this probably like last week, how when me and the person I was with broke up a couple of years ago, took mad of my PlayStation games. And I'm like, yo, can you mail them back? I never got them games back.
You're not getting that
I
back.
never got my
Games
PlayStation
never
games
get
back.
that.
Who bought the games?
It was like I bought some. It was collective. He bought some. He took half of the games.
So it's an equal split.
Nah, no.
Why
game
not?
particular you looking
equal.
for?
It wasn't equal. No. It was old. PlayStation 3.
PlayStation 2?
Oh, that's a
That's how
long
long
time
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
She said 3.
Yeah.
That's like
a minute
09.
ago. Yeah.
It's 2010.
It's a minute ago. It's a minute ago.
Technology got better since then. You know?
I know.
Forget
That's
him.
what I'm saying. That was
Hey,
the whole
would
story.
is there a situation for you where you would go and take something back, or take your clothes back? Like
You know he
give my
Mr.
jacket.
Toxic.
I know, right?
I've bought.
He's
I've
packing
bought
up
TV.
everything.
I bought a TV before.
HL is packing up everything.
I bought more than one TV before.
Was it a Black Friday TV like a Curtis?
A
Nah.
Samsung?
a Vizio.
Bro, I bought like 3 TVs, bro.
Three good brand joints.
Yeah.
Okay.
Three good brand TVs.
Roku's?
50-inch. You know what I'm saying? 47, 42.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Good size.
saying? So-
Good size. What's this behind?
what's the
This is-
results? You
about
took 'em?
50?
No, I didn't take them.
50?
Okay,
It's about 50,
good.
I
right?
didn't take them. No, I don't really take stuff like that.
You know? Okay,
No, I
that's
don't really
good.
take stuff
Like that.
So
Make sure nobody in the comments talking about he took some.
I'm going
I
to tell
don't
you,
think like that.
I had an experience like that. This happened like 2004. I was dealing with a chick. She bought me this dope-ass suede sweater. It's like 04. Dope. I went with my Timbs and all that.
Yeah.
So I went over her house and she said, you know what? We need to stop. You know, I can't do this no more. But it was Christmas time.
Yeah.
And my gift was on her bed, wrapped
Yeah.
up. I said, no. I'm getting this gift. So she went to the bathroom.
Whoa.
I took my gift back.
Oh man.
Shit, I couldn't have it.
And that's when your petty started.
It started before that. And I took my gift. But if I bought someone a TV and they broke up with me and they curved me, TV or whatever it might be, you're not taking nobody else with my shit. Hell no, I'm taking my shit back. And you know what? It's super petty, but I can't be at home thinking of another dude watching
the TV.
That HD TV
that you bought.
That I bought. No way. I'm taking off the wall too. I'm like this. Wires and all that.
You're not unscrewing it.
Nothing. I'm just going. I might just grab the shit off the wall. Just some shit. Fuck her. Excuse my language.
He's making
mess her wall up. I'm gonna mess her wall up. I might mess her wall up.
He's pulling the mount off.
Yeah. Nah, you're not gonna enjoy my stuff. But if I messed up, I'm not gonna take nothing back.
All right. All right. We got to go backwards to this wedding thing because everybody in the chats is on it still.
Now?
Yeah. So and there's a delay. So So, Burst Trini said, you think of a friend who was replaced. She may have thought that their friendship was solid. So they talking about, but the hurt of being replaced needs to be addressed too. Then Lisa One says, just because she chose someone else doesn't mean that their friendship is not solid. So let me ask a question. Is the friendship over after that point if she changes the maid of honor and all that?
I think they should talk about it. I think they should talk about it.
She gotta give valid reason. If she chose someone who been there for a long period of time but had a fallout and now y'all rekindle and now y'all on great terms and you said, you know what, I knew you since this long, I want you to be the best person at my wedding.
Right.
I always wanted to have that bond with you. I always wanted to reconnect with you again. I would have that conversation with my current person who's the maid of honor or whatever and say, listen, this is the situation. Can you understand that? Could you respect that? You know what I mean? This would mean a big thing because we had this big fallout and now we're friends again. We were friends for this many years. You know what I'm saying? I think a conversation must be needed. An explanation must be needed. Not something like,
so Burst Trini's right. It has
you
to be
cool too, but no.
So she said it has to be addressed. So
it has to be because at the end of the day, first of all, it's super uncomfortable to be at a wedding and you got bumped down.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be like, that's the girl that got bumped down right there. At the wedding. That's the girl who got bumped down. That's her. She got bumped down. It's uncomfortable. It's very embarrassing. Because what did I do to get bumped down? What did I do? You just going to call me one day, whatever, hey girl, how you doing? I was thinking.
Yeah.
No, you don't want that phone call.
That's exactly that's probably exactly how it went.
That's how it went down.
That's how it went down.
You could be at work. You could be in the middle of you in a good mood.
That's how it went down.
And I'm going to tell you something. That right there, you're like, I ain't good enough to be the, especially if you're not married and you just a maid of honor and you really.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the vice. She was Kamala Harris. She went from Kamala Harris to, now she, what's the mayor name?
Oh, you talking about
Eric Adams?
She Eric Adams. She Eric Adams now. She go from Kamala to Eric Adams in one night? No. I'm going to be Kamala for a little while. I'm going to go with Kamala. Eric Adams is the mayor of New York. Kamala's Vice President of the United States.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. I'm not going through that. And I'm gonna be offended. I'm not gonna lie to you. Me personally, I'm gonna be offended. Even my wedding, a lot of people that I invited to my wedding didn't even come. Or even tell me why they didn't come. I was super duper offended by that.
Of course, because you paid for that.
Yeah, and they RSVP'd.
RSV.
Oh, so you paid for them.
Of course. You got to do that in advance.
Yeah.
So that you feel away. But the weddings are so sacred, brother. They're sacred.
I feel it's offensive when because it's tradition at most weddings to have your best man and your maid of honor give a speech. Right? I feel it's offensive when your best man especially have nothing to say.
Oh yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Like
man.
I feel it's offensive. Like the thing is that you know about this day for so long.
Time to prepare.
Right? And you should prepare. Like you should prepare. Whether you're gonna say it from the heart or you're gonna say something written down, you should prepare.
That's super
because you know your best friend.
Yeah.
You know your best man. You would know what he would like, what he wouldn't like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to tell him things that is going to be advice, some things that is
in front of everybody.
In front of everybody.
Do you say it? Do you say before you get married? Do you tell your man's like, I hope you got your speech prepared. I hope you ready.
You don't tell him that. They're supposed to know, man.
It's like, come on, bro. Don't make me look stupid here, bro.
It's true.
So we got a few minutes. You want?
Yeah, I got a question for Kay too, but you got a question for him? Because I got a question for him.
Do I have a question for him? You want to talk about your weight loss journey? Because you know what you did? You know what you did? And you know the thing that's so cool about that? I like when people do things and just show people and not show people the progress or nothing.
Okay.
Just pop out. Like, oh, look at me.
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
when people do that. So it was like, I saw you a long time ago, and then I saw you
I was
again.
fat. I was big.
Yeah, you
but
was a big boy.
Big
big
boy,
boy. What's
and then
right?
I used.
And then I saw you again. I was like, oh my God, you lost so much weight.
Yeah. So I got the surgery August 10th. I got the surgery. Before I had the surgery, I just was unhealthy. You know, eating unhealthy. I was I was avoiding getting myself right, and I was in denial. You know, of how big I was. I didn't know how big I was until I see pictures now. I'm like, damn, I was big like that. But then, you know, I got a daughter. You know, I got an 8-year-old daughter, and I have a newborn.
Right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I have a newborn, and you know, it's family wise. You know, I got to for me first, because you gotta understand something. Sometimes you gotta be selfish. People don't understand that. You gotta be selfish sometimes in life. It's not about you gotta, because it's only one of you.
Right.
You know, you're your best asset. You know, if you're not number one, you got kids, you got wife, you got whatever. You have to be number one. People are like, I'll put my kids first. No, put yourself first.
Right.
Bottom line.
I say that all the time.
It's not selfish, because you have to. This is you.
You can't be there for your kids if you're not your
If you're not good, then they're not gonna be good.
You gotta be the best you.
As far as being selfish, that's how I was selfish, and it was a 7-month process. I went through going through getting weighed in and all that. And I'm gonna tell you something. The day I got my surgery done, I wasn't gonna do it. I said I don't want to do it. The morning of, it was like 5 in the morning. I got up, my wife was asleep, my baby was just born. I said I don't want to do it. I said I was scared. I was nervous. Think about it. I mean, I'm going to the life-changing surgery.
Yeah.
So, and I went in. I went by myself. My wife couldn't come because we had a newborn, and COVID and all that stuff. So you couldn't. It was so many.
They wouldn't even
restrictions.
allow.
They wouldn't allow it. They were allowing her though. That's my wife.
Oh, just her though.
Yeah. So she was hoping that I didn't make it, so she keep the life insurance. But I made it.
Wait, he just turned the table around.
That's what a comedian does.
When she hit it, she gonna get you.
And I got it done. Best thing I've ever done. I lost 127 pounds since August.
Feel better. So let me ask you, because we got 3 minutes. I'm skipping gears real fast. So congratulations on your weight loss. Now you're a comedian.
Yeah.
I know your old sets of you talking about how big you are.
Yeah.
How is it now that you lost weight? Are you finding it difficult now because you got to transition into a whole new you? And that transitions on stage.
No. I think going being a comedian itself is about adjusting. It's like being a DJ. I mean, when you have a certain crowd, you adjust to the crowd.
Yeah.
That's important. It's okay to be uncomfortable to get comfortable, because when you're too comfortable somewhere, you failed. Get out of your comfort zone, and that's what makes it better when you get out of your comfort zone. Right. So I'm out of my comfort zone, and I've been writing like crazy. I had so much time to write, be creative, and that's just who I am. I've always been funny my whole life, and I always find a niche to pick up on things fast. So absolutely not. I mean, listen, anyone that knows me knows I always told big jokes.
Always told big jokes.
And she always say that too.
Yeah.
The last time I told him that.
Now
he had to
it's
stop.
more like it's like it's so much to talk about. Had nothing to do with weight.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So much to talk about. I mean, like it's big now. I mean, look at that. It's big. So
It probably makes you more creative.
definitely, you saw me when I was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
We was in Atlanta, and we just went and just off the top of the dome sometime, or just stuff that's written, and I'm good. I got, believe you me, my life, while I live now, that's comedy in itself. Believe you me, living with kids and being married.
That's what we talking about.
Woo.
You the one who told me when you heard some of my new kid jokes to say, Kev, talk about the kids more.
That's
Talk
it.
about, he said, that's you, Kev.
Listen, it's easy.
He said, we get to know you now.
Who
with
knows
these
you
kid
more about
situations.
yourself than you?
It's true.
Right.
It's true.
Ray Romano, if you guys watch, everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah.
That's how he became a millionaire. Talking about himself.
So,
If you can't talk about yourself and who you are,
Right.
no, people gonna say, "Oh,
why,
okay, that's
why,
who K.
why am I
Smith
like
is."
you?
And it's so
Why am I like you if you
relatable.
don't like you?
Right. And it's relatable.
It's relatable.
It's a fact.
Sissy Save Yourself gave you a round of applause, by the way.
Thank you
for your weight
Thank
loss
you. I
journey.
appreciate that, sis.
We got 1 minute left. What can we expect of you? I know you got some weekly shows. I know you got some things coming up. What can we expect from you? What can the people be invited to, and where can we find it?
So, I have, I'm going to Atlanta tomorrow. I'll be out there for 5 days. I'm doing like 6 shows out there. Our show got canceled that we had scheduled out there, but I'm still gonna go out there. I got some stuff. I'm actually getting a house out there in Atlanta. I'm moving to Atlanta in July.
Wow.
So it's major moves, in that. But I have a comedy festival coming May 19th through the 22nd. It's my first annual Smith Gang Comedy Festival. I'm gonna have a bunch of comedians from everywhere, performing, put your submissions in, and you know what? I want to take this whole comedy thing to another level. I think New York is so divided. We need to start doing a lot of this, a lot more of this, because there's so many comedians that are untapped, that are funny, and using the same comedians over and over again. There's so many comedians that deserve a chance. So give these comedians a chance to come out, show what they got, and we don't get tired of seeing the old cats, but we want to see some new faces that's relevant in the biggest city comedy wise in the world. So that's pretty much it.
And then this Sunday they can come to where's that? This Sunday.
Well, actually, I'm not gonna be this Sunday, but I got JJ Matisse, who's actually our manager. She's actually one of my dope comedian, JJ Matisse.
I love
if you're
JJ.
listening, always love. She's gonna be hosting at Ben's Crab.
Ben's Crab, that's where it's at.
I do Ben's Crab every Sunday, which is a dope spot. We're there every Sunday, free to get in. Comedy show starts at 7. Support, and I'm doing a bunch of shows. I got Eastville Comedy Club March 15th.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
I got Rashad Bashir. I got Big Reg. I got Chanel Renee. I got JJ Matisse, and I got Brandon Reeves. I'm hosting, and it's gonna be good. So we got working on projects, and you can't skip the work.
Can't skip the work.
You can't. So keep working.
Give you your flowers while you're here.
Thank you.
I consider myself a good host out here.
Great.
And I see you hosting, and you definitely are one of the good hosts and comedians out here. It's good because hosting, you don't do jokes, you don't do set. You're one of the hosts that can just host without doing any material at all.
Yeah.
And that's a skill for hosts out there that don't host regularly. That's a skill when you don't got to touch none of your jokes and be hilarious during an entire set. And you're funny, hilariously doing your regular sets as well. So give you your flowers while you're here.
Man. Thank you, man. And listen, man, let's keep doing you. I love this whole setup. It's super comfortable. HL, always love.
You ready?
Since it's always love when I see you, always love.
Right.
It's a good chemistry. Y'all here every week together, right?
Every week.
This is good. You always need to get a female because they get their perspective is dope.
Yeah, that's what we trying to tell
So
you.
this is
Yes. So yo, man, we'll be back next Tuesday. I'm Just Saying Show. Thank you, K. Smith. We out here.
Okay.